Ooh, come on, people. Polytopia Gaming. Yet another great strategy today. Yeah, it's your lucky day today. But before we get into that, we'd like to thank all of our supporters, especially Seb Gamer, for that great intro. Applause. Applause to him. We'd also love to extend our thanks to Voxel Artist, who masterminded a great portion of today's strategy. And we're very thankful to him. He's been with us since the beginning. But before we get into all that, we'd like to answer a question that has been floating around. We're not a one-man channel, people. We're in fact run by 4 different members. Yeah. Big shot company, he says. And yeah, we're talking to you, James. Now, without further prelude, we'd like to introduce you to the one and only Zebasi Empire strategy. As suggested by the name, or for those that are more familiar with the game, the tribe, this strategy will be all about exploiting the Zebasi's fertile ground, And for those who aren't familiar with the tribe, the Zebasi have the most fertile ground out of any of the Polytopian 10 tribes. And this actually makes a lot of sense because the Zebasi are based off of southeastern African culture. And for those who don't know, agriculture employs 65% of the labor force. And it makes up 35% of the GDP. So obviously, if it's important in Africa, it's important in Zebasi land, okay? It's like the same thing, people. Maybe we're going to do a video on that someday, like location of the tribes. I know, well, it's pretty interesting. But starting off, it is imperative. Yeah, like imperative. Okay, whatever. That you build a farm, because that'll level up your city. And the next turn, you should probably build a unit and send out the troops to explore and colonize villages and get a head start like that. So once you make 3 or 4, make sure to be marginal with the other tribes and establish yourself as an economic superpower. Tribes are much less likely to attack an economically powerful tribe. Basically, this makes you kind of immune. It's not guaranteed, but if you manage to secure a stable economic base, you can, build a larger military. In the end, they're really not going to mess with you. So try getting defenders and navigations or knights, depending on where you are. So with the strategy, you can really get great scores because the money the farming provides is pretty good. So I'm just warning you, don't invest in the forestry branch. Zebasi don't have much forest. That just doesn't happen. And knights are a good idea because Zebasi have lots of plains. So it's a pretty good idea. And please be sure to check out Polytopia Sebo, one of Polytopia's most active fans. It's been Polytopia Gaming. Look up Polytopia Sebo.